Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and we're just having a quick look at my, I think this is a Malay apple or a wax apple or a wax jambu or Java apple. I mean, they have a lot of common names. It's a Syzygium. It's much more tropical than the regular rose apple. I think it's Syzygium Samarangense, but I will check that and put that on the video a little bit later because it slips my mind which one it is. This one is. It's now survived, or appears to have survived, its second winter. Reasonably good condition, and hopefully it's going to grow a little bit this year. It has got a couple of mealy bugs on it, but nothing too serious. But the main thing is it's managed to hold its leaves all winter. In fact, I think these ones have been produced in the last couple of months, so it's actually put a little bit of growth on. But I think it deserves to have a repot. It's in a small pot, but I wanted to keep it in a small pot till it was well established. But I can also take the opportunity to straighten it up a bit because it's at a somewhat strange angle. The other stem there is dead, but I think that I can just straighten the stem in the pot a little bit, and I'm going to put it into a very open, barky, free draining compost because they do not like to have wet roots at all, at least not in our climate they don't. And I'm hoping that I'll see some growth on it this spring. I'm probably going to leave this one inside the kitchen again all summer. It is particularly tropical and really doesn't like temperatures below 10 degrees centigrade at all, but it also doesn't like our cool summer winds, especially as it's such a young plant. There may be a time in warm weather when it can go outside for periods of time when we're getting plenty of warm weather, but at the moment, as it's only in May, it's far too risky because we're likely to get nights where it's down to 7 or 8 degrees centigrade, and that will probably shock the plant too much. So I'll flip the camera around and we'll have a quick repot and see if we can straighten the stem a bit. So as I said, I've had a good look over it. It's got a handful of mealy bugs on it. They tend to sit right down in the axils of the leaves, so I'm going to go for a larger pot on this. I'm not sure I want to go too large because I do have concerns about the root, about these having root issues, so it's no good putting it into a gigantic pot like this and then having it die from root problems. But I'm just thinking, I'm not sure whether to go. No, see, that pot's barely any bigger at all. Let me see if I've got something here that's larger without being excessively large. This one a little bit better. Yeah, I think this will be the size. I only really want to go up about 1.5 inches, 2 inches in diameter, so about no more than about 5 to 7 centimetres bigger. I think that will be enough. I don't know what the roots are going to look like when I pull them out. We'll have a look and see on camera. So I can get it out without any damage. Okay. Not much in the way of roots on it, but it has got some round the sides here. What's in there looks relatively healthy, and there are signs of new root growth. So I think this compost will suit it absolutely fine. As I said, I'll try and take the opportunity to straighten the plant up a little bit in the pot because I think it'll be better for it. And I'm using this sort of 511 again, which you've heard me mention before, sort of a citrus mix, which is basically, I'm using 5 parts orchid bark to 1 part perlite to, in this case, 1 part peat, which makes it a little bit more acidic, which suits the citrus. I'm not sure if these particularly need an acidic soil, but I think most tropicals are quite happy in a fairly acidic medium. Managed to get it straighter in the pot now. It would be nice if it sent some shoots out the other side, but at the moment it doesn't seem likely. But I can see signs of growth budding lower down, so we might get some more shoots on it if things go well this year. Now, it's almost certainly grown from a cutting. These do root from cuttings, and I know my friend on YouTube, Sharma's, rooted a few cuttings of them, so this is probably a cutting from a named variety. I've got a feeling it's a Thai variety, and I think they call it Tuptim Chandra, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'll check anyway. But as I said, it's not got too much in the way of pest problems on it. There's one scale insect, which is not really an issue. But I'll give it a quick spray now for the mealybugs and give it a watering. I'm going to put this back in the kitchen for the foreseeable future, and I'm going to feed it lightly over the course of the summer and see if we can manage to get a bit of growth out on it, because these are pretty slow growing and take a long time to get to fruiting size, and it's going to be 10 times worse in our climate, obviously. So that's my wax apple, wax jambu, Malay apple. That it has several different names, Java apple, and I'll put the Latin name on the video description if I can double check which one is. So thanks for watching the video, much appreciate it. Please remember to give me that thumbs up. You can share the video if you think anybody might be interested in this rare tropical in the UK. Please do subscribe to my channel if anything I'm growing interests you at all. And if you want to get updates on this and my other tropicals and not so tropical rarities, and don't forget to click on the bell and you'll know when the new videos come out. So I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.